Have you guys ever had like a love-hate relationship with a fragrance? I have. Stick around. Here's my story.
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible, tell the essence. I can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
Welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. I'm your host, Cam. Make sure that you subscribe, activate that notifications bell, and follow us on Instagram at cam.byrd. Yes, I am talking about none other than DHI. This fragrance has been in and out, like come in and be boomerang back out 3 different times. It's like, I like it, now I don't. I like it, now I don't. Now, I love it. I have spent enough time with this gem to actually really and truly fall in love with it. And I have also had the parfum version of this that, you know, is much harder to obtain, and I actually even boomerang that back out, and I'm kicking myself in the butt for doing that. But that's the thing, you know, fragrance is very subjective, and I've mentioned before that it's very similar to like a palate. You know, there's been foods that I've been in love with, and then, you know, you just get tired of and you don't want to eat it anymore. And then, you know, there's those foods that you would just look at and be like, there's no way I'm going to eat that. And then, yeah, you wind up eating it. This is not like eating a gross food, but is definitely an acquired taste, to say the least. Some of the good luck that I have had with Dior Homme Intense has actually been on date night. Now, yes, why I say that this thing has been kind of weird for me is because I didn't spend enough time with it. This one definitely gives you like that real honest to God lipstick smell. You know, like twisting, you know, I don't know if you've taken your wife, your girlfriend, your mom's lipstick and, you know, just twisted it, or been sitting there with them while they're putting on lipstick or whatever. The iris note in this definitely gives you that lipstick vibe. There are other iris fragrances that, you know, are a little more prominent or less prominent with that lipstick iris. This is that lipsticky iris. And believe it or not, I don't know why, women love this when a man wears it. It doesn't smell overly feminine, especially, you know, like if you're confident, if you're an alpha male, if you are assertive, you can definitely pull this off. And, you know, maybe even possibly a beta male could wear it as well. You know, if you're a little introvert, I'm not sure, but this is one that you would definitely want to sample because it is not a mass appealing fragrance, you know, as far as just like smelling it off the cuff and saying, yeah, man, I really like that. I dig it. Give me some more. Because like I said, I had to, you know, really adjust and acclimate to this fragrance. The reason that I bought this to begin with is because so many people had so many high praises of it. And I have blind bought a few fragrances, and the very first time I bought this, it was 100% based off of, you know, like positive reviews, good reviews on YouTube and everything. So that is probably why just now here in 2020, you're hearing me talk about it and actually have an affection for it. The best time to wear DHI is in the winter, and I have been wearing this and I have got mad compliments. It's crazy. You know, you think a lipsticky fragrance, are you gonna pull compliments? Heck yes, you're gonna pull compliments. Women adore this fragrance for whatever reason. And you will get an occasional like, dude, what the heck are you wearing, from one of your buddies or your brother or whoever. This is definitely a date night fragrance. Is it a first date night fragrance? Absolutely not. If you're, you know, in a situation where you might be, you know, thinking you might pick somebody up or something like that, hey, you know, just go, you know, go hang out with your boys, spray it on, see what happens. You know, women are attracted to this fragrance. But like I always say, sample before you buy. Don't make the same mistake I did and have to because literally there's not many fragrances that appreciate. They primarily depreciate. It's not smart business to, just be boomeranging designer fragrances in and out. Now, if you have the Dior Homme Intense Parfum, yeah, you can make a little money off of that. But this one is readily available. I picked this one up at fragrance.net, but you can also sample it at today's sponsor. Go to www.myfragrancesamples.com, enter our discount code CFR15, get 15% off, and sample DHI. See if it works for you. See if it'll draw them compliments. Make sure that it works on your skin. Go to www.myfragrancesamples.com. Okay, now let's get to the brass tacks. Let's get to the performance of this. I get between 2.5 to 3 hours of projection on this, which is beastly. Longevity is 11.5 to 12 hours on my skin. This is a beastly fragrance. For whatever reason, that iris just pops off of my skin, and I honestly cannot tell the difference as far as performance-wise between this one and the Parfum. Other than this having that lipsticky iris, let's go over the official notes. DHI was released in 2007. The notes are lavender, iris, ambrette seed, Virginia cedarwood, vetiver, and vanilla. Christian Dior knows what they're doing when they put out fragrances. When you think of Sauvage, Fahrenheit, or Homme. This is actually the third fragrance from the Homme line, and it actually was designed to be just a limited edition fragrance that they were going to do away with, but they have actually made this a permanent fixture of their line. There's something very charming about this fragrance. It can come off sophisticated, it can come off sensual. This would be a good office fragrance, definitely date night fragrance. I actually find it to be very versatile, and like I said before, it really does well in the cold weather. Dior Homme Intense is sexy, sophisticated, and masculine enough that you could actually apply it with your tux on your wedding day, reapply it for your honeymoon evening. So it may have taken me a little while to actually fall in love with this fragrance. After the third try, I'd say the third time is the charm. This is not going anywhere unless, I empty it, and then I'll just buy another one. And as always, even if it is a designer fragrance, I always say if you have the opportunity, sample before you buy. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to share it with a friend. And in closing, be disruptive, wear what you want, when you want, have fun. Subscribe to Carolina Fragrance Reviews, activate that notifications bell, smash that like button, leave us some comments down below. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.